Unlike the previous 25 chapters in Matthew, where Jesus has been speaking and preaching and teaching with great boldness and authority, now here at the end, he is quiet. Jesus' response of humility and grace, even when being wrongly accused and attacked, becomes a very important model for the first Christians and for us. You see, Jesus here exemplifies the very Beatitudes that he had taught in turning the other cheek, not returning evil for evil, and non-retaliation. And this was not lost on his followers. We know of at least one way in which Jesus' example here was applied in the early church. Because if you look at Peter's first epistle, he reflects on Jesus' response and uses these events of Matthew 26 and 27 as the basis for exhorting Christians to submit to others with humility and trust in God. You can look at 1 Peter 2, 18 through 3:7. Even as Jesus had no guile and did not revile and did not threaten, so too, Peter reminds us, we need to live in our relationship with each other. All of this is possible for us in the same way it was for Jesus, by trusting in the God who judges rightly. Look at 1 Peter 2, 22 and 23. Jesus trusted in his Father to do what is right, and we do the same thing, and that empowers us to live in relationships of humility toward each other. That is, by trusting God's sovereignty and ultimately that he will bring justice, we can find freedom. This is what frees us from having always to defend our own honor and defend our own name and the urge we feel to visit vengeance on our enemies. We can trust God even as Jesus did. Instead, may we all learn from Jesus' actions that the way to relate to one another is indeed counterintuitive and countercultural. Through trusting in God, we may walk in the way of humility toward one another. Try it out this week. Return to the Beatitudes. Return to Jesus' model and follow in his footsteps. Because remember, this is what it means to be a disciple.